Good morning. It's a Friday, which is the best. Thank you, Jesus, for another day. Let's get into this video. Today is going to be another busy day. Brandon and Jacob are going to go install 2 sets of cabinets. I need to get sanding these doors that we double checked and puttied yesterday, so that way I can bore them. And then I think Remy went outside. And then after I bore them, they can start getting sprayed. It's for the double color kitchen, so I also need to sort them. But I need to get that done ASAP, so they can get those sprayed. And once that's done, I need to cut a few more drawer fronts for that client. And then his drawer boxes are sitting over here. 2 of them were miscut, so we need to remake those 2 drawer boxes, put those together, and then sand all of the boxes. Then they'll be ready for clear coat. And then we also need to try to do this client's trim today as well. There's a whole bunch of stuff going on, so busy day. Let's get the day started. I just finished sanding all of our custom Shaker 45 cabinet doors with some 220 grit sandpaper on our palm sander. And now my next task is I need to get these doors bored out by following our door measuring sheet and guide. It'll tell me which doors have sort of strange boring instructions, and I made this all up when I measured for all the doors, and which doors have normal ones. These are all the hinges, so I need to get all these hinges out of here, get them organized, and start boring. Alright, so all of our Shaker 45 doors have now been completely sanded. They're measured, they're double checked, everything on these guys is done. So now what I'm going to do is hopefully get these doors bored with our Bloom mini press boring machine. Makes it pretty much as simple as a task can be made, which is amazing. So I'm gonna start with these guys. I think there's quite a few doors on this job that are boring instructions are a little odd. I made the boring instructions when I measured, so, but that just means like some of the doors are smaller, or some of them have 3 hinges, or some of them need to, the borehole needs to be moved up or down. Well, not down, but up, depending if there's a pull-out box and such. So I'm just gonna go through these, double check the measurements again, because I do not want to make a mistake. This door is number 11, so it should be 17 5/8 by 15 1/4, number 11. Yep. Okay, now down below, do I see a number 11 anywhere? No. So this is a normal bore. Love that. Press it down, super easy. It'll clamp the leg. Grab my 2 hinges for this door. That hole is now bored. Press the hinge down and press and hold the button until the hinge goes in all the way, and then slide this door down. These are just normal 3.5 from the top, 3.5 from the bottom. I want to make sure that's all the way back. It is. 3.5 top and bottom is standard. I don't know if there really is an industry standard. There might be, but that's what works for us and our cabinets. And even cabinets, like when we're building custom cabinets, it works for us really well. And when we're refacing, so new doors on existing cabinets, it works really well as well. So that's why we've kept it at 3.5. So that one's a normal bore. Bore that out. Press it in. This job is a double color. The uppers are extra white. The lowers are a color called navel. Cabinets are sitting over there. They're completed. So that's another reason why I'm double checking the measurements for a second time, because I want to make sure that I separate the extra white doors from the navel doors. And then we just unscrew the hinges, screws in there, hinges in here. And the way I know the different sizes of hinges, because we use all the different sizes, are once I get back to the shop from measuring, I write down on my phone in notes exactly which sizes we need and how many. and bag them up, and then that way when I'm going through boring, I don't have to like try to fiddle with finding the correct size of hinge and such. I'm simply able to put them all in the bag and then grab them out of the bag because I know that we'll use all of those hinges. So 11 and 12 were fridge doors, so those are uppers. Naval doors are going down there. Extra white doors are going up there. That's all there is to it. I just have to finish this whole stack. And then there's 2 doors that were measured wrong, so I need to rebuild them. 4 drawer fronts we did not cut out. I need to cut those out. And then 2 drawer boxes were wrong when we double checked, so I need to do that. Sorry about that, I just got a phone call, but there were 2 drawer boxes that were incorrect, so I need to rebuild those, sand all of these, and then all of the drawer boxes are able to get clear coated then. And all these doors are able to get sprayed. All of the doors are bored. All of the doors are organized. Nice and done. The next step here is I need to build 2 more boxes for this order. And then we need to sand all of the drawer boxes so we can get them all clear coated up. Back over here, sanding down our dovetailed drawer boxes. I think I spoke about this before, but I don't like when the end grain isn't like matted down or polished down with a sander. I see that a lot. So we always come through with a little palm sander and just try to burn it, essentially. Not really, but just try to flatten out that end grain so it looks more uniform with the rest of the drawer box. So I just have to do that to the rest of these. And then I have to build 2 more drawer boxes that were built incorrectly, and then these drawer boxes are ready for clear coat and ready for the oven. I'm almost done sanding all of these drawer boxes. Jacob is rebuilding a door that's right here that was too wide. We can still use this panel though, it's a good panel. So, trying to break it out. But the seams are not breaking out, which is a good thing. Jacob said I better get a video of this. Finally. Okay. Well, our doors are strong. Got anything to say? I mean, dude, I cannot get this thing out.
There she comes.
There we go. Our panels are not glued in. Don't glue your panels in. That's how they crack. Alright, Jacob will be able to cut that door panel down to size. How does that make you feel?
Wonderful.
Washington Nationals?
The goats. 2019 goats.
Right, all they had to do was get rid of Bryce Harper.
Oh, that is still my favorite.
All they had to do was get rid of Bryce Harper and they were good. But yeah, these things are like, they're so strong. It's crazy. That's how we want to build the doors, strong. I mean, that was crazy, but there we go. Okay, back to sand and drawer boxes I go. Jacob did get 2 pieces, my 2 other boxes that were incorrect. He cut them so I can dovetail them once I'm done sanding. I think there's 3 more boxes of sand. I'll build those. Jacob will get this door built. And then we have, what else do we have? Oh, we have like 4 or 5 slab fronts that we still have to cut out. And then all of the doors for that job are finally completed. Jacob got these 2 drawer boxes cut out for me. And he's over there cutting out the slab fronts now. So now it's time for myself to start dovetailing these. Got the tail, got the pin. That's how they'll fit together, just like that. Finish this drawer box, finish that drawer box, put everything together with glue. These are the bottom panels. Double check the measurements, make sure they look perfect this time. Slightly sand everything, and then they'll be ready to go and get set up over there. And I'll be coming in tomorrow and Sunday, getting everything sprayed up and good to go. Jacob's almost done over there. And then he will begin sanding everything down on the vertical belt sander from 13/16 to 3/4 of an inch thick. These are the custom cabinets that the drawer boxes and the doors that Jacob and I are doing right now. These are That's what these are for right here. Extra white, navel. Navels are the lowers, extra white's the uppers. Got to get these drawer boxes in tomorrow once I clear coat them. Those are the doors. The oven's humming along, and we're humming along, trying to get a bunch of stuff done. Jacob's now over there palm sanding the final door and the final drawer fronts for this job that these boxes are for. It's a double color kitchen. I just have to put together these last two drawer boxes here. If this glue will work, it might not, or it might. Not really sure. Let's switch the nozzles out and let's see what we can do here. Maybe. What are we doing here? It wants to work now. Interesting. Okay, round 3 here. Doing a little bit of troubleshooting with the glue. Okay, I give up. Actually, no, I don't give up. We're not giving up here today. Let's just, I think there's a little bit of glue down in here. Let's knife it out. If it wants to fight, I'll give it a nice fight. And it might win. Quite honestly, this usually doesn't do that with these glue bottles. They're really good, but I think the cap wasn't put on. So of course, the little nozzle, I just about cut my finger pretty badly. Of course the nozzle is all gummed up. Pretty close to being good now. There's just one more little bit. All I want to do is put these boxes together, you know? Alright, that's just going to have to do for right now. It's only 2 drawer boxes. I mean, come on, you know? It's a Friday. It's not supposed to do this to me. Oh my goodness. Yep, that's coming out great. Okay. Hammer these in. I did change up the dovetail machine a little bit to make them a little bit thicker, so that seemed to go together great. Hopefully this will work. The setting I had it on before worked really well. It just was a little bit too loose for my liking, and I didn't really like that. So see, this side is where the old setting was. Just a hair too loose, but it's fine. Okay, that's together now. We'll do our last piece here, the front. See if we can tip this over. Kind of a little bit of a trick almost. Without getting glue on the inside. Oh boy, oh no. Bad things are happening, I think. We're good, I think. Okay. No glue on the inside, love that. You can see it's just a little loose. The last cut I did was where I adjusted it and it fit perfect. So, hopefully that'll fit perfect for every other one from now on. Okay, that's really good. Pop this out just a hair. Love that. That box is done now. Let me pull this off here. Wow. We have one more drawer box to put together, a few more doors to sand, and then a whole bunch of trim to make. So that's gonna, look at my head. My head cam got me down bad and my camera's so messy. There we go. We're in shambles. That's gonna do it for today's video. Saturday and Sunday, we'll be posting videos. It's gonna be a crazy day. Check us out on Facebook. Give us a like, a comment, and subscribe. We love the comments. We always respond. And we love the subscriptions and the likes. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Adios.